Just before this video actually gets into everything, you'll see I am a lot more nervous, a lot more fidgety, and a lot more not really looking at the phone and not really looking at the camera and stuff like that. Kind of repeating myself a bit and stuff like that. So I'm nervous, I'm new to this, I'm still starting out, but I'm only just starting to get into the habit of giving a fuck what anyone thinks. So if the volume's too low or it's not appealing to you or whatever else, then let me know in the comments. I'll adjust and I'll get it, and eventually and shit, I'll get it, I'll learn, I'll be better. This first video is just introduction of who I am, what the car is, everything that's kind of done to the car, like that, nothing too special. I might have missed a few things in that, but if you have any questions, leave them down below, I'll answer them. It's just first episode, it won't be the best. I don't expect 10,000 subscribers off the bat, but this is something I'm passionate about, and something I'm really keen to do and share with the world, or even just share with the country or whatever else. But yeah, I hope you liked the video, and please like and subscribe and follow, and fucking I'll see you when I see you. First video, bit nervous, definitely a bit nervous. Some people in the car community might know me. If not, this is the build here, but we'll get into it and everything else after. But whole point of the channel was more or less to open up and kind of just share the progress with the VT, and I want to put out more YouTube content where people who don't know how to work on cars, or show the progress of Tiger, show people how to do things and what I've learned working on Commodores or just cars in general. And by all means, I'm not a mechanic, didn't go to TAFE, don't work in a workshop, nothing like that. I'm just showing the things that work for me and shit like that. So yeah, without further ado, I reckon we show the build, and you'll see and shit as we go through it all. But yeah, alright, let's fucking get to it. This is said build. We have standard eco, nothing special. 3-core, the twin thermos. Fans are a bit, needs to check if it works. We're gonna connect just the motor of the fans straight to the battery, just to see if the fans will kick on. If not, we're going to take the radiator out, dismantle it, see how we go. More or less, best of luck there. As you can see, she's a bit bent. It's just about a little bit, held in zip ties and whatever else. But 18s on the front, 15s on the rear with the VP hubcaps. Start with the rear end, since there's nothing really much too special about that. VX executive rebar, side skirts are off, executive as well. No diff gears, fully manualised. Probably had like fucking 5 diffs in this thing changed, and I've only blown like 2 of them. Back window doesn't go up. Little dodgy fucking door banner there, and still got the defect notice. And rear end standard. It's all got clap bushes, nothing's done to that. It's just new axles, new diff, shit like that, new diff oil, nothing too special there. Front end, got new struts. I blew the heater tap last time on the pad because I didn't bypass it. It is bypassed for now. Doesn't seem to have a problem so far, it's alright. Standard airbox, I don't like pod filters. I don't reckon they really do anything, so I don't bother putting them on there. It's pretty good as it is, so. Steering rack, new brake pads, new drilled and slotted rotors on the front. New caster bushes as well for the front. New sway bar and the sway bar link pins. We still have some alignment issues and had to take the steering wheel off to fix it, to make it drive better than it did. But give it a start. I think it's got a little bit of a vacuum leak. Yeah, she's not too bad. We'll fucking resprayed for more or less the whole car. But can't tell from a distance But if you go up close, and you can definitely tell, rattle can. So don't hate me too much. My hair's out fucking everywhere and I'm sweating my ass off. And I'm a big boy, so I'm not built for the fucking outside weather. Should be fun. I will get into it a bit. I'm sweating my ass off, but I'm keen to see how this all plans out. I reckon we can make something of this. Day 2 filming, and I'm a lot more confident now, and I was a lot more nervous and stuff, but I'm definitely a lot more confident on what I want to produce and what I want to put out there, and not worrying about it. If you've made it this far, like and subscribe, ring bell notifications, whatever it is. I don't know, I'm fucking all new to it and stuff like that. Yeah, eco build. It's not a build because I don't know why I keep saying build, but dead stock. I just got to see if the fans will work. If the fans work, sweet. Because if they don't, I have to drag them out, take shrouds off, and take that off, and then take this off, and I'll put these back on the fucking tripod here. The tripod set up, so I'll put these back on that, and we'll get fucking straight into it, I reckon. Alright, so in this video you'll see I am fucking with the wires and it sparks around there. You'll see I'm just trying to get all the positives together and the negatives together to see if it'll engage by the switch under the dash. If not, then I will have to take the radiator out and take the shrouds apart and kind of rebuild the wiring kit for it. And by taking out all the wiring, stuff like that, and then because it is my cooling system, I kind of need it to keep the car cool when skidding. So it's a $300 radiator, so it does take a bit. So yeah. Alright, so at the moment we've got these wires, blue and black for the other one here, and then we've got another cable just here that runs up through there, up there, across here. I got to check that again too, into a fuse, which is then into the terminal. Then that runs through the firewall to the dash. That goes into the dash, then comes up through underneath here, then comes out underneath there into that switch. And as you can see, I've left the switch on, and that's why it sparked. So if anything, that battery is now probably dead because my dumbass left fans on. So you know, it'll start now, so that'll be fun. See if it works, and if it doesn't, then that means I'm gonna take it out, take all this off, and disassemble it all, and whatever else. With this shit, it's a bit hard to do, so I'll take that off. Bring this up here. I'm gonna say that the black is the negative and the blue is the positive, and hopefully not. Alright, so what we'll do, we'll connect the 2 black wires and the 3 blue wires. Pretty sure that's what it was set up as before. If it doesn't kick on, shit out of luck, I'm gonna have to have a look at it more, but I'm not a technician, not a wiring expert. This is a learning process for me too, so I'm just recording it, because why not? Nothing better to do. So what we'll do is come near, then I can do it properly. Come here. So here I'm just wiring positives to the positives and the negatives to the negative, and trying to see that with all the wires connected that I can still get it to switch on by the fans. But show you is right about here. They're not together, they're not touching. I go up and I try and see if I can get it to work by the switch, but you'll have to see how that goes. So here you go. Theoretically, flip the switch, fans turn on. So we'll cut to that with a bit of YouTube magic. Theoretically, by lifting that switch, should turn them fans on. It does not. Therefore, I'll have to take it out because it's a cooling system. There's no point of keep driving it without a cooling system, and without the fans it's not really doing much because the fans are pretty powerful, like when they actually work. So it's a bit harder to do without getting them to work. But yeah, this is the end of episode 1. Please like and subscribe, please share around, get the name out. 99 Tiger, The name will change soon as I go along with the channel. Just couldn't decide to make what the name should be. Couldn't really pick one, so I just went with the car's name, so we'll stick with that for now. Next episode, we'll get into taking the radiator out and doing the shrouds and whatever else, and getting it all sorted and draining the radiator and undoing all the hoses and getting it all out and showing people how to do that. I'll get it set up on the tripod and we'll do a whole series of that, and that'll probably be episode 2, and that'll be taking the radiator out so we can refix the wiring on the fans. It's not a sketchy setup, but it was just a trial thing to see if the fans were working at that point, and I kind of just left it at that just because the fans were working. Now that the fans don't work, I have to go around and do it properly. So next episode, I'll take the radiator out, take the shrouds off, take all the wiring that's around for this out, redo it all and kind of go through it all and step by step and shit, and we'll go through it. But yeah, appreciate anyone that watches, and it's the goal. We should 100 subscribers or whatever, and yeah, we'll see how this goes, and if it goes well, I'll keep making these videos and start doing this from now on, I reckon. But it's a bit too hot for me right now, so I'll probably go back inside, at least for a little bit. Next episode, stay keen. I reckon we got this. First episode, it's not too much, I know, I'm sorry, but yeah, shouldn't be a long video hopefully for this one, and one of the boys can come around and get introduced to you to some of the people and shit, and yeah, all right, peace out.